push weight but no gym near. Crazy balls, no drinks here. Shorty wet, no swimwear. I had to get, I had to hustle. Cook it up with the fiends near. Mel had the extended clip. You don't see curve with the beam there. Yeah, yeah. Michael buys me scream, yeah. My pen's my machete, killing whack rappers' dreams, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Not just a scheme, yeah. I really lived that life, but I got bigger dreams, yeah. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? It is your boy, Joe Calico. I'm back with another one. Yes, I'm back with another one. As always, you know, I'm on a hunt. I'm looking for dope, interesting people, dope stories, you know, entrepreneurship skills, you know, all that good stuff. I'm always looking for dope people to introduce y'all to. And as always, I always got somebody real. We about to chop it up, you know what I mean? So today, I got the owner of Cutting Edge Comics, right? And we gonna chop it up right now with Joseph Knight. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing today?
I can't complain. I can't complain. Going through a little technical difficulties with the equipment, but you know, it wouldn't be
Yeah.
right if there was no obstacle, man. It
Oh no,
wouldn't be
can't be
right.
that easy.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So, where you from? Where you
I
zooming
am
out of?
I am actually from Corpus Christi down in South Texas.
Okay, dope, dope, dope. Hold on, throw you on the screen. You from Texas? That's where you at right now.
Yeah, down in South Texas.
That's where the company is based out of and everything.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
So, Cutting Edge Comics, I'm guessing you was always a drawer growing up?
Drawer? No. I'm
No,
a terrible
so,
artist.
oh, you are a terrible artist. Okay, that's
I am a
interesting.
terrible artist. I
So
couldn't
how do
draw
we
something to save
get,
my life.
so how do we get to, like, having a comic book company?
Oh, it's actually a pretty funny story because
Okay.
it was never meant to be a comic book company, you know?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
it actually originally started out as is me and my best friend were simply just playing pretend. We're playing the game. And we've been playing that since we were like in kindergarten. And then as we got older, I started to notice that there was like other people that are actually making comic books, you know?
Yeah.
I saw people on Instagram. It was like it was Mega Kid and Stride and I think Concrete that all I saw doing comics. I looked over to my friend and I was like, "Hey, if they can do comics, why can't we? I mean, we've got all the characters, stories already done, so
All right.
why not just do it?" So from there, me and my friend just kind of scoured the internet, looked for artists and a group of people that were also interested in this idea. And then from there, we all started Cutting Edge Comics.
Okay, that's an interesting story because you know if you came and told me you own a comic book company, I would 100% think you was a person that was doing the artwork. So
Hmm.
you had the idea, you had the stories, you went out and you put the team together basically,
Yeah,
you
basically.
know. And I like this story too because like a lot of my audience is you know content creators of all sorts, and you know they always have an excuse they can't do it because of this and that. And you, like I said, that's sometimes it's just knowing how to build a team. It's like that's so valuable. That's so valuable. So these artists. So how did you give like percentage? I mean, I want to get into the business, but I'm just trying to figure out how how would something like
I
that
mean,
work? Like if I just go on the internet, just bring people in to like my production, like
mhm.
how what would be like a way for me to like kind of structure that?
Well, basically, we all have like an agreement with one another. Uh, we all work on different stories and different ideas, you know. And whenever the actual like comic comes out, excuse me, whenever the actual comic comes out, we'll start working on the comic, and then basically we share the percentage through who helps you pay for it. You know?
Yeah. All right, yeah, because the funding of it is very important. We got to
Oh yeah,
fund. We
very.
got to fund that. We got to. So
So you guys don't just have like, you're not based on like one story. You guys got like multiple different comic books.
Oh yeah, Cutting Edge has like multiple different uh comic book companies. It's got Dragon Chronicles, which is the main one. Then it's
Right.
got Paragon Comics.
All
Then
right.
it goes into Nightshade, Crosshatch, Galvar. It's got Sentinel Corps.
All right. So you guys, it's like, and the stuff you name me now is different comics. The
They're all
comic
different.
franchises, different comics.
Yeah, they're all different comics made by different people. That's just in the Cutting Edge Comics.
Cutting edge comics. Yo, that is super dope, man. I'm still intrigued that you don't do the drawing, but you like me. You like me. I'm what they call a facilitator. It's like I'll take some jobs and stuff where I have no knowledge or no business handling, but I'm
Right.
like, I always could put the team together and get stuff done. So that's definitely me. So storyline. So what's the theme of your comics? The theme, is it like, are we doing like futuristic superheroes, or love and
Well, for the first one, Dragon Ninja, it's based off in 1957. So it's relatively in the past, and that one is a superhero universe. Basically, all of them are. I think the only one that isn't is Something in the Station, and that one's a horror comic.
Okay.
But most of them are superhero comics. But I'm sorry, Paragon comics, they are based in modern times. I think so is everybody else. Dragon Chronicles is the only one kind of in the past,
Yeah.
and that one goes basically towards the future.
Yeah, yeah. You ever thought of
That's safe, man.
nah, you ever thought of like repurposing the content? As far
Oh,
as you got these stories now. This is IP. You own this content. As far as cutting edge comics, it's like you could always like repurpose it, like turn it into a book, a novel, a script, or a webisode, like those
oh yeah.
ideas.
I have thought about like straying away from comics a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I actually not hired, but he's part of the team now. He's an animator. Now I was actually hoping that after I get a couple comics out, I would start a little animation for the comics.
Okay.
And then I'm also talking to my group about a video game that we're slowly working on,
Dope.
and it's
Dope.
just simply called Cutting Edge.
All right. Dope. Dope. And back to the comics is like you printing? We doing strictly digital comics, or you actually we printing comics and everything?
Well, whenever it comes out, I'm gonna take it to a printing company, but I plan on doing both digital and printing.
Yeah, that's super dope. That's super dope, man. So you you was a comic book fan, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I loved all of Stan Lee's work. If you look around my room, I've got DC
Yeah.
there, and behind
Okay.
here is all Marvel.
So you're a collector? You
Not
consider
necessarily
yourself a collector? Or
Not necessarily a collector, because I've never really looked at one thing and I was like, I must have that group.
yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I just kind of
If
find
you
something
like
cool.
it,
I'm like,
you
it's
like
mine
it.
now.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. So, nah, that's super dope, man. Cause I don't really see comics being pushed. I think the kids is a little different now, right? So it kind of gives me like, it reminds me like when I used to buy my comic books, my X-Men's and my Superman. I'm guessing that there's definitely still a crowd that buys it. I just know like when I watch my kids, it's like I just want them to do something other than what they doing. You know what I mean? Like stop watching
Yeah,
that
yeah.
nonsense on YouTube. Stop. You know what I mean? Like what are you doing? What are y'all doing? You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah.
what's the struggles like as far as you know what I mean? I know everything's not all glitz and glamours, and you putting together this company. I know you run into like any struggles. So for like my content creators that's like trying to do something, you know what I mean, that's kind of different. It's like
Yeah.
what what was like maybe a struggle that you think, and then I'm putting the team together or putting the first comic out, or you know?
Well, the one of the struggles I have is a lot of my content creators are younger,
Yeah,
so they are basically still trying to get money to work for their goals, you know?
yeah.
So really the main problem is money.
Yeah, they
Because
try
if you don't have any
they
money, you can't make content, you can't pay the artist, you can't do anything.
yeah.
So really you gotta get the money and then, you know, make the comic if you're not an artist, because I'm not an artist.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't draw it.
All right. Oh, that's yeah. That definitely could be a problem. That's why fundraisers, I guess fundraisers, and same. Say I gotta raise money to do what I do here to stay in the studio and everything. So I was just thinking the other day, like, damn, I need to make some merch. I need to have some merch and
That's what I was thinking the other day. I need to make some merch.
yeah.
Me and my friends are
Definitely.
actually working on like a uh little shop. It's like slowly trying to play around with some ideas, but we
Okay.
haven't really like made anything yet. But hopefully we're gonna make something soon.
Yeah, I mean the merch would definitely help. It's a good way for the fans to support, like the brand without actually having to give like a donation, or you know what I mean. It's like the donation is cool, but I know some people like to spend money and get something
Yeah,
for their money. They rather
yeah,
than just give money away. So I feel like that'll work too. So that's definitely a dope. So no, I don't gotta know. So cup behind the my fault, man. But as far as the work though, like, so the passion for you doing this, it's coming from strictly just you growing up, like loving comics, or is it like,
oh
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, like I said, me and my friend, you know, we made stories when we were little,
Yeah.
but whenever we were little, we would always watch stuff like the Spectacular Spider-Man, and we watched Danny Phantom, all those other, you know, superhero shows. We got a lot of inspiration from them, and then the MCU came out, and we were like, oh, yeah, there's cool stuff here.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, that's super dope. I mean, yo, I tell everybody follow your dreams. A lot of people think it's you need a lot to start, and I be telling, like I said, a lot of my viewers is younger. They all content creators, they musicians, they bloggers, they YouTubers themselves,
Yeah,
and and I tell them the lessons from it's the same for all of it. It's like get up, get out, figure it out, and do do what you have to do. I'm
yeah,
gonna
you got to get up and do it.
You gotta do it. So right now, if you could hire anybody, right, anybody in the whole world, like you had the budget, like you magically had the budget. Say you could hire one person, anybody, like who would that be, and like what what would the job be? What would the job be for?
If I can hire one person,
Yeah, just like you got the it's cleared. You could just pick anybody. You know what I mean? It could be somebody for your marketing. It don't even have to be for the business. You might want somebody for your personal life, like a cleaner. I don't know. It's like, who would that one person be?
that's a pretty good question. Never thought about that one.
Yeah.
Uh, the first one that comes to mind, as in content creators, is Todd McFarlane. I think the fact of having him, the creator of Spawn,
Yeah, I
like
love Spawn.
join the group would be
Yeah.
amazing. And then having a potential crossover with the Dragon Ninja against Spawn would also be lit.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think
Okay.
with him on, it'd be a lot more of a he could provide art and more content,
Yeah.
a lot more content.
That's a great answer. And I love the Spawn, the animation series. I love
Oh
that
yeah, I love
series.
that one.
And I don't know what happened to my DVD collection. I think it was like 4 or 5 discs. It was something, but it went missing. It went missing
Oh,
somehow. I don't know how.
oh, that hurts.
Yeah. So So I was gonna ask you like, but you still thinking of the stories now, right? You still part of that creative process.
I'm still making a lot of stories. Like as I'm working on the issues for Dragon Ninja,
Yeah.
I'm working on a bunch of other stories and scripts as well for different heroes in that universe.
So you got like a creative process, like before, like first of all, you writing the stories down as like in story form, or how we you get the
I
idea.
write it. Yeah, I have all the idea in my head, and then
Yeah.
I'll just kind of sit down on the computer and then like start working on the script. I'll go like panel 1, this happens. Panel
Okay.
2, that happens. I'll just slowly go like that
All
and
right.
build it as I go.
So it's like script writing. It's almost like
Yeah.
some script writing skills.
Yeah, but I have to think of it as I'm looking at the comic right now. Like, how would I want to read this?
Yeah.
So if I don't want to read it like that, I won't put that down.
All right, that's dope. And then when you give it to the artist, like, is it more like they interpreting the script, or you still telling them exactly how to put the pictures, the drawing, and everything in the boxes?
Well, normally whenever I give it to someone, uh, I'll tell them just make the comic yours as well.
Okay.
Because I think it's interesting to see what the artist does with it. So I'll give them the stuff. I'll be like, this is basically what happens. If you could position the panels any way you want. You could do whatever you want with it.
All right.
Just make sure that general picture is still there.
You follow the script. Just follow the script, but it's up to you.
But you get some freedom as well.
Yeah. And they might take pride in that work too, right? Because it's like they also
Yeah.
put a real helping hand in it rather than
Yeah, because it gives the artist a feeling like, man, I did that.
Yeah.
I think that looks pretty dang good.
Definitely. So, but like before you even jot and before you sit at the computer, you get the idea. Oh, so the idea just pop up in the head. It's not like you locked in yourself in a room like I got to come out with a comic book and you doing some yoga. You just try to figure it. It's nothing like that. It's just like because some people.
Well,
I was
what were
gonna
you
say,
saying?
and I was gonna say some people, like I said, they got different things. Well, I do a musician, so I know some people say, "Oh, I'm gonna smoke a spliff, and then I put a beat on, or I'm a, you know what I mean? I drink, or I had other people. I had one girl told me she do yoga. One guy
Yeah.
told me he played video games, and he just like everything just started coming in his head while he playing the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you got anything like that, or is it more like it just pop up and you just be like, yo, that would be dope, and then you lock in on it?
Well, like I said, me and my friend have been working on this for a long time. So most of the characters are already developed.
Okay.
But if I'm going to make a new character, I will basically scroll through YouTube and Pinterest, basically look at other character designs and think of powers and stuff like that. And once I have a general idea, it's going to sound weird,
Yeah.
but I'll go and take a shower.
Therapeutic. It's therapeutic. I get it.
Yeah, I get the shower thoughts.
I get See, that's why I asked. That's why I asked. I feel like every content creator have their shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like every content creator have something. That's why I'm like, he got something there. He's just something. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
It's just something about the hot water that's just like, full of ideas.
Now I love the shower, man. Even when I don't feel good or when I got a hangover, that's the best. When I got a hangover, I take a shower. So I'm still here. Everybody looking at you right now. One more question. Another one. So outside of the comics, is there like any hobbies? Like what you do for fun? You know what I mean? Besides.
Other than comics?
Yeah.
Well, right now I'm just working my butt off. But whenever I do have time, I'll just sit down and play a video game, or I'll watch the newest YouTubes.
Okay, dope.
Like someone I watch is Markiplier. I always watch him.
Okay.
Catch up on his stuff, and then I'll watch Disney Plus. I watched the Book of Boba Fett last night.
All right.
So yeah, I just kind of catch up on all that stuff, and then that's about it.
That's dope.
Occasionally, I will draw if I have the feeling for it,
Yeah, yeah.
but
You try to put something together, then you be like, nah. You get like quickly discouraged.
I mean, whenever I have to draw something, I can't just draw it like that and then call it good.
Yeah.
It takes me a long time to get something that I like because I'll just draw some, erase it, draw it, erase it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it takes you a couple. All right, that's crazy. That's so as the comic book right now, the issues you have right now, like where, like if I wanted to get it, how could I get it?
So whenever it does come out, I do plan on making a Kickstarter, and that'll
Okay.
basically get more money flowing for the next issue. And whenever I do that, it'll basically give you a digital and physical copy that you can get.
All right.
But after the Kickstarter, I do plan on making a website that'll have a store on it. But in order to make a website, I still need to get some more money.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's still a work in progress.
Yeah, the website is so. Oh, so you haven't you you don't have no editions out right now?
No, not yet.
Okay, so
Dragon Ninja is almost done. It's got one more page, and then I need to color it and then letter the rest.
Dragon Ninja.
Yeah, he is the main character right now.
All right.
He's the one that's based off in 1957.
1957. You said superhero vibes, and
Yeah, it's got like a Spider-Man noir type feel to it, but it's in Japan, so it's also got like a Japanese thing going on.
so as far as I'm guessing, like marketing might be a little. We gotta have a tight marketing plan, right? Because it's like comic books. I guess is a niche, so we got you figured that out. How you gonna like get it to the audience? There's an audience for it, but you just got to get it to them. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I know that I have a lot of followers in on Instagram that I can, if they're all like my stuff, then that's a pretty good
Yeah, yeah.
area to start with. And then hopefully they will like show their friends, and then if they like it, and then it'll get bigger from there. But as far as I know, Instagram's just the main way to go.
Yeah, that's dope. Instagram, like you said, when you get the website up.
Yeah.
All right. What music you listen to?
Music, I like basically everything. I don't like rap though.
Yeah, you don't listen to rap.
Nah, I listen to like a little bit of rap, but not a whole lot.
All right. It's more country music.
I like country. My main one is rock though.
Rock.
I listen to rock all the time.
Dope. Oh man, I'm gonna ask you one more question. A few more questions, but I'm gonna just hit my peoples up real quick. Everybody who's watching the show, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. That's the only way we could keep this going, man. You gotta reward me for putting the show together, so YouTube could reward me also. You know what I mean? So you gotta like, share, comment. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Follow me at Crazy Capital Media on everything. You know what I mean? On everything. On the YouTube. I'm talking about Facebook. I'm talking about, we just made a TikTok channel. I'm talking about everything. Crazy Capital Media. My sponsors, getfrsnow.com. They got shirts. They got a whole lot of stuff on the website. So just get it. Getfrsnow.com. And Joseph, you got an Instagram for Cutting Edge?
I do. It's Cutting Edge Comics _. It's
Yes.
all lowercase, no spaces.
Yes, follow Cutting Edge Comics _ on Instagram also. You know what I mean? They in the ad also, so make sure y'all go follow them. Say Cali sent you. Cali sent you. I asked you about the repurposing, and I think that's the key with what you're doing, right? Because it's you you guys gonna own this IP, this intellectual property, and once you own it, you could do whatever you want. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you can do whatever you want
can
with it.
franchise it out. You can license it out. Once you build it, that's the key right there. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Shout
It's just
out-
started from the ground up. That's
yeah.
the
So-
problem.
That's the hardest problem. I know. Shout out to my brother Richard Sinek. He a director. You know what I mean? And he wrote a script, right? He just be having these ideas, and he wrote like a crazy script. But then he figured out like the script would cost too much money to produce it as like a film, or like
Yeah.
even a webisode. You need a ton of money, you know. And he went down like that Game of Thrones vibes, futuristic. So you know you need graphic money. So he said, "I'ma drop it in audio format." So
Oh,
he
yeah.
dropped it as a podcast. You know, so this is like some real 1930s where it's no visuals. It's some dope actors reading the script. It got the sound effects. It's everything like the movie, just without
Right.
the visuals. You know, you just gotta.
Yeah,
really,
it's like an audiobook,
yeah,
but it's got sound effects and stuff like that.
yeah. It got the sound effects, the music scoring, it got everything that is a movie, but it's just
Yeah.
audio version.
That's probably a pretty good way to do it because it gives the viewers like an image in their head. They can view it however they
However
want.
they want it, yeah. And then he got a hit, and you know, quick plug is Visionaries. Check it out on Spotify, everybody. You know, and I was like, that's even with this, right? I'm just chopping it up with you, but like I said, I'm really the people that's watching, the content creators. Even with this, right? I could repurpose this interview because right now we live on YouTube.
Right, right.
But it's nothing for you content creators that's in the audience to rip this audio, like your audio of your YouTube video, and put it up as a podcast on Tidal, Spotify, on everything, you know? And then you chop these little clips out, like what I'm gonna do with you, I'm gonna be chopping little key clips and I'm gonna be posting it on Instagram and tagging you
Right,
on that,
right.
posting it on TikTok. So this one video we did, I'll get to supply all my social media sites with content.
Yeah, you get to make it bigger.
Yeah, so that's definitely. So I'm gonna ask you one question before we get out of here. My last question for you. You know,
All right.
I ask everybody this. It's a very generic, simple question, and it's I'm gonna ask it. If you to leave my audience with one word that that describe cutting edge, that's what I want you to do. Leave my audience with just one word. What you think that would be that just describes what you're doing, your movement, everything that's going on with you.
I probably word it as astounding.
Astounding. I like
Astounding.
that. I like that. I like that. I mean, I can't wait to get the first issue, and you're definitely family, right? So even when you got the issue out and you want to promote it, you want to come back, just send me an email. We set that up. Say, yo, we got the link for the. You said the GoFundMe, right? Or not the GoFundMe. What's the other one?
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. Yeah.
Kickstarter, yeah.
When you get the link for the Kickstarter, definitely hit me. You know what I mean? And we're gonna promote it, and you come back and we do it like that, man. So,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
yeah.
I definitely need some help with promoting that.
Nah, definitely. Like I said, man, you came, you did the interview, you pulled up. Now you part of this crazy Capital Media family. I love speaking to entrepreneurs. I like people that's trying to get it out the mud and do it themselves. That takes a different type of person. That takes because you could take that's not the easy way. That's
No.
we're not choosing the easy way. We choosing the hard. And a lot of
That's
the
more rewarding way.
Yeah, it's more rewarding, but
More rewarding.
but a lot harder.
Oh yeah.
A lot harder. So yeah. So I just love rocking out with them entrepreneurs. And like I said to everybody, man, definitely follow me on all social medias. I'm going to have it in the description box. I'm going to have Cutting Edge. I'm gonna have your Instagram in the description box also. So follow us, like, subscribe, go there, tell them I sent you, and I'm about to get out of here. It is your boy Joe Calico. You rocking with Crazy Capital Media. I'm out.
Yeah, Calico. Crazy Capital. Come on. Hold up, I'm in here. Push weight, but no gym near. Crazy bars, no drinks here. Shorty wet, no swimwear. I had to hustle. Cook it up with the fiends near.